Welcome back to another video, everyone. As you can see, I have 35s on the bar, and that never happens because I always warm up with a 45, which is 135. I have 115 on, but I'm still going to warm up with 135. I just got to put 10s on. The reason I have that is because I'm going to do a little experiment. This is my first week doing singles. So today, I have in mind 405 for an easy top single. I don't think it'll be easy because Texas Powerboard, I hate squatting with it. But the reason I have this, I'm going to bench first. I don't know why I brought up squat. I'm going to bench. I'm going to do a 245 single. But I think these singles are going to be pretty easy, so I'm going to do 2. And the reason I'm doing 2 is because of these plates. I'm going to have a bunch of plates on it. I have a pair of 35s, a pair of 33s, 25s. Not going to put 45s for the bench, I'm not. And I want to see how harder it is to bench with the weight way farther out. Because supposedly that's harder, so I want to see the difference. And if it is, I'll probably just stop using my 100-pound plates to bench. And I'm going to see on squat too. So squat, I will have 1 plate on there, possibly 2. I'm not really sure, but it's going to be farther out than any other way that anyone else does it for 405 and 245 on this. So that's the beauty of having a home gym. You can do ridiculous things like this, and nobody will get mad at you for taking the weights because all these weights are mine and no one else uses them. And you won't get weird looks. I don't care about the weird looks, but you won't be disturbed. You won't be distracted. So here we go. All right, that's 2 35s technically, a 35 and a 33. The 33s are smaller than the 35s. That's good to know. I guess they're like a little bit bigger than the 25s. So that's good to know for the landmine rows because I just got that today. The attachment for the landmine rows, and I'm going to be doing that today. Just came in. It's like not really worthy of a review. The knurling's horrible, but it's better than the one I had. It was all rusted, and that knurling was even worse. And this one's bigger. The other one was smaller. So it's Yes for All on Amazon. It was like $20. It's basic. Okay, I never wanted to believe that bench and squat, having the weights out farther is harder, but I already felt it on 181. And this is 211. It's 115 plus 66. Damn, what is that? My math is so slow, I just don't feel like doing math. That's 181, obviously. Plus 10s on each side, that's 20, so 201 plus 5 on each side, 211. I already have belt on, and I had wristwatch on the last one. So doing 211. It's 226 now. I hope my face isn't cut off. If it is, oh well. Funny thing is I didn't weigh my smaller plates. The 25s I did, but the 35s and 33s and all the 10s and 5s I didn't weigh. So hopefully this doesn't weigh more because it feels really heavy. I'm just gonna take their word for it, like that it's that right weight. I'll probably weigh it after. But if it's heavier, no big deal. If it's if it's heavy, it's kind of a big deal. Heavier, because those 45s that weigh 53, I don't even use them anymore because they weigh more. But I'll probably use them, but I will count them as 53 pounds. So it's 226. I love that pause. I don't know how long it was, but it felt long. It was okay. It's harder for sure. Starting to wonder if to prepare myself for meet day, I think it'd be counterproductive to do this all the time. I may just do my working sets like this. I just want to do the singles like that though, but honestly, if I do this all the time, I feel like this feels heavier than it should feel. Like 245 should not feel this heavy. So it would be counterproductive because let's just say the most I do, I want 303 in July. Let's just say at July Nationals, I want 303. And in training, I do like 290 with this bullshit ass far weight. I think it'll throw me off. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds weird, but I really do think it would. So it's just cool just to experiment. It's my first week. I have 17 weeks to go. I just wanted to try it. Not going to do it with deadlifts because like I've been doing deadlifts like that for a long time. I want that to be 100-pound plates. And even then, it's a little bit fat. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I guess I might. I don't know. But it'd be a deficit, too, with these 35s. But you have to use the 45s with deadlifts because it's too heavy. So, it was pretty easy. Like, it was honestly like RP 7.5. It was just hard because how far the weight is. You know, it was so easy. I'm gonna try it with the hundreds now. I didn't want to, depending on how hard it was, but I'm gonna reward myself with how easy it is. I'm so like I'm happy that I'm able to do 245 without a lift off now. Because weak people like me who need lift offs for anything, like literally anything, even warm ups, it's like a miracle to do this without a lift off. You know, at home gym sometimes you can't have a lift off, especially if someone's even there. You just may not be able to. So I mean, no one's home right now, so I'm pretty glad, happy about that. It's progress. Damn, it's hard to tell. Maybe because I already did a single and that one was harder, the first one. They felt kind of the same. It's kind of weird. So that shows it doesn't make much of a difference because there's people who don't even have access to comp plates and they compete and they do great with comp plates. Some people don't even have access to a Texas deadlift bar or squat bar. I don't know. It just feels different. It's hard to explain. They were both equally hard though. Like, I would say the other one was harder with a lot of weights. This one was hard too. I don't know. They're hard in different ways. So these are I measured them. They're 2.625 inches. We call it 2.63, whatever. And that's 245. Two reds, 255 pound calibrated plates. Ivanko are 1 inch each. So that's 2 inches. This is 0.625 inches more. So it's a little bit thicker than comp plates and 20 pounds lighter. And for deadlifts, same thing. But Rogue is 1.0625. Wait, 1.0625. So it's still 1.06 if you round it. This is 2.63 if you round it. So two Rogue ones would be 2.13. So 2.13 compared to 2.63. This one's a little bit wider. But I feel like this one's harder than comp plates because when I did 276 and like all my attempts on my last meet, I had been using this for like literally over a month. It felt easy at meet day. So this one's obviously a little hard because it's farther out. So that's good. I don't have the exact comp plates. It's crazy using the 100-pound plates because it's skinnier than pound plates, but it's a little bit thicker than comp plates. So when I deadlift, 3 plates is 425, and that is 5.75 inches. 4.75 inches compared to 4 reds would be 485, and that's 4 inches, or 4, because Rogues are a little bit thicker, 1.06, 6 times 4, 24, so it'd be 4.24 versus 4.75, so it's a little bit thicker, but it's heavier. For 3 plates on deadlift with the 100-pound plates, 425 compared to 3 plates, 375. With the collars, 386, 436. So it's a little bit thicker for deadlifts where it matters, but it feels harder for me. Deadlifts meet day felt easy on the platform. Not when I warmed up with the blues, the 44s, but deadlifts I think it's perfect because it's heavier, but a little bit thicker, like not even an inch on anything. 3 plates, 4 plates, 5 plates. So it's heavier. The more weight makes up for the little bit more width because on deadlifts you want it closer to you, so it could be harder. So I guess I'm fine. Eventually I do want comp plates, but it's a little pricey right now. So 100-pound plates will have to suffice unless I get another 100-pound plate or the Rogue 50 kg plate, comp plate, or any brand. Doesn't have to be Rogue. Dixie peed on my mats. You can see it right there. Freaking dog. Not gonna blame her though. It's not her fault. It's my fault. It's not the dog's fault. Sometimes you just gotta blame yourself. Think of how something could have been prevented. People love to blame other people, no matter what. They could easily be like, "Stupid dog, your fault for peeing." Clearly my fault. Could have just not had her in the garage. Pee on my mats. I'm gonna do the set and then I'm gonna clean it. But yeah, it's not her fault. But I just measured all the other plates. The wide one with the 35s, the 33s, the 25s, the 5s, and the 2.5. That was 5.2 inches. 5.2 inches spread across the bar on each side compared to 2.63. So that's like, what? 2.5 inches off? Like that's how much. I think it was 2.57. Yeah, 2.57. Wait. 2.63 plus 2, 4.63. Yeah, whatever it was. But it's way wider. The math will be on the screen. I'm just too lazy right now. And I'm using my phone. I've been recording on my phone lately, not my camera. So here we go. This is 53 pounds. I'm counting it as 53. So this is 151 with the 45. 53 pound plate and then 40 pounds on each side. It really does feel heavier. And I weighed it 3 times. I have proof. I'll put the link in the video. I'll put it right here in a card or something. Or I'll just put the link because I'm not going to do the card. So 151 plus 40, that's 190. So 5 by 6. That's easier because these are pretty, I don't know, let me measure it right now. 1 inch and then 2 more. So it's not 1/16, it's the next one. Damn, I forgot. So it's 1 something inches. It's a little bit bigger actually than the other ones because the other ones are 1 and 1/16. So this one's, I don't know, 1 and 1/12. 1 and 1.125. But they're 51 pounds. And I feel a huge difference because it's heavier and closer compared to, I just did the difference and now I feel it. Because I went so far wide out and then I went closer. I was scared I wasn't going to be able to pause the 5x6. But like I didn't pause the first 3 and then I made up with it for the next 3 because it was way too easy. You know, first week sucks because you want to go heavier, but you know not to. This is easy. So we got 4 sets left. Oh yeah, it's the same. That's it for the bench. The 5x6 190 was like the easiest thing of all time. That's the easiest 190 has ever felt. I know that sounds stupid because it's so light, but that like not too long ago that was heavy for me. So it's a big mini goal for me. Some mini goals are bigger than others. Some feel huge. It's like RP5 honestly, like 6 tops. 6 is like, that's being nice. That's giving myself other people the benefit of the doubt. So it's called a 6. It was really easy. I could have done like a 10x6. And that makes me feel so good about how my bench is progressing. I'm going to start using these more than 53 pounds, make it a little bit easier, or a little bit more like meat day. The only bad thing is, you know, well, not bad thing, but when it's 245 and up, it will be 100-pound plates. The experiment was how I thought it would be. It is harder, like I said. Now we're going to try it with squats. So brief intermission, and then I'm going to be facing the camera, and then same nonsense I was doing. All right, I'm about to do 402 as a 45, 35, a 33, a 25, 3 10s, a 5, 2.5, and a 2.75 on each side. That is 401.5. We'll call it 402 though. So here it goes. Damn, unwrapping that was heavy on my back. Kind of hurt my back. So I added like 2 RPEs just because of how, you know, the weight distribution was so far out. It was not hard though. We'll call it a 9 though. 8.5. It would have been like a 7. Yeah, like a RPE and a half harder. So now we're gonna do it the skinny way. So another brief intermission. This is gonna take a while. I rested kind of long taking the weights off, and that was okay. I wasn't tired doing that, but putting them on and moving the refrigerator, that was tiring. So I didn't rest right after that. I just put the hundreds on, which is really tiring. Carrying hundreds all the way up was like an Atlas stone carry, so this felt harder. So I don't know if I believe the squats being hard. I don't know though. It's like the bench, they were both equally as hard in their own way. This one did feel tired. More tiring, but I am fatigued though. Like I'm tired. Like the other one, I wasn't talking like this, out of breath. After that 402, this 3 pounds more and it's closer. I think I should have rested longer after putting the weights on because that is a workout by itself. That was hard. That was like a 9. but I am tired too. I don't know. I don't think I'm convinced on squat. Bench, yeah, but it's not much of a difference though. So I feel like whatever weight you use, it's gonna be hard no matter what. But I'm gonna stick to these. And I gotta do something about that refrigerator. That first set honestly wasn't that bad. I'm not that tired at all. They were pretty high, but I am a little tired, so I'm gonna excuse them because of fatigue. They weren't that high. I mean, they're for sure high though. Those are like 3 reds and comp, or 2 reds, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna excuse myself today, just a little bit. But I'm gonna do my best to hit depth. It's just kind of hard on my hip too. One more set. 6 reps left. That shit wasn't that hard. One thing that was really going through my mind though was hitting depth. And I think I did on my last 4. I went super low. It's a little bit harder to hit depth with gangsters because they're 9mm. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy. 1 set left. I'm just out of breath because 6 reps is a lot. So what? 24 reps in. 6 left for a total of 30. Alright, so I'm done. It's crazy because I ate before this and it felt good. Drank my pre-workout. Pre-workout didn't get to me, didn't make me feel messed up, bloated, nothing. I took 3 hours and like 40 minutes to do this, but considering doing 2 top singles, resting for both, so a total of 4 top singles with bench and squat, taking all that weight off, putting it on, wrestling with the refrigerator, had like 2 long breaks in between, so it really would have taken me like 3 hours if it was just 1 top single and no break. Don't have energy for accessories. I didn't think today was gonna take 3 hours, close to 4 hours. I have a lot of studying to do and homework, so I'm gonna finish it there, take off these weights. No one wants to see that. I'm done. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm so lazy to take these weights off. These 100-pound plates are so high. I'm about to bail front squat. I hope I don't hit anything. we go.